Alright, alright, shalom, shalom, let it give our praises to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadad, Rakadad, double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, salutation to the brothers, teaching truth and sincerity, what's going on. Yeah, we all know what's going on in, Russia, they doing their thing. I just found this, it's just an article where it's a rape has reportedly become a weapon in Ukraine. Finding justice may be difficult. Basically, in this article, it talks about how what people just talking about, the obvious of, you know, um, you know, the obvious of guns and bullets, right? But people not talking about what's going inside, what is really going in the what's going on in the economy of war. If women getting raped and ravished, so we're gonna get some scriptures about war, how gruesome war is, how nasty it can be, how how a lot of stuff's not being reported at all. None of the gruesome and the straight ugly is not being reported. So so let's start with Isaiah, right? So I'm gonna just read it from my other from the other phone, whatever. So Isaiah 10, right? So it say, "Woe, Isaiah 10:1, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievous which they have prescribed." And that's what it is, man. You gotta understand, before war happened, they gotta write it out. A lot of times, and just like we say, all this shit is a setup. The Most High is the ultimate. He controlling everything. He put the spirit on these elites to give these so-called leaders the green light. They write it out and they get it in. And it's going down. It's just going down. It's, call it what you want, but real shit really happening to people. People said the whole pandemic thing was fake. Call it what you want. Shit really happening. This prophecy is coming to pass. That's why you gotta focus on yourself. You gotta focus on what you gotta do. The scriptures say that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me think. It say and let me just get this real quick, just on the sidebar, if I can find it. It basically talks about how in many words it say focus on yourself and not towards this generation. Say something like that. I don't want to get too off topic because I actually want to just stay on this topic, but if I could find it real quick, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Oh, here it is. So if you go to Acts 2:40, it say, and with many other words did he testify and exhort, saying, "Save yourself from this untoward generation, mother." That's why I say it's okay to focus on yourself. It's okay to be selfish. Of course, you gotta love the brothers, love your family, do what you gotta do, of course. But shit, it's okay to focus on your goddamn self. He said, focus on yourself, right, and not towards this, not towards this generation. It just, excuse me, it been cases, plenty of cases where it's a lot of Jakes out there. Who knew it was that many Jakes? I didn't know it was that many Jakes out there in Ukraine. There's a lot of cases where there was a lot of Jakes out there. They, some cases, some people just visiting. Some dudes had girl. It was a guy that had a girl that had like a wife out there or whatever. Had a whole family. It was some younger black so-called black men and black women. They was going there for just for school. Guess what? They got caught up. They got caught up in that war. Now they stuck. They fucked up. It is what it is. I mean, you focus on this world. You fucked up. You focus on this generation of people. You focus on what this world wants you to do. You're gonna get caught out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what happened to all those Jakes, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them got caught up. A lot of people got trapped. Hell, some of them could have escaped, knowing Jake, but some of them, I'm pretty sure a lot of them got caught up out there. That's what happens when you follow the way of the world. That's what happens when you more occupied in the world than the truth. You know what I'm saying? So where was I? I was reading the book Isaiah. So I can read some of this article too. It said accounts of allegedly sexual violence coming out of Ukraine in recent weeks have been grim. A woman raped repeatedly by a Russian soldier after her husband was killed outside. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that what we say? I mean, I'm about to say that exact words. Clean. I mean, that's prophecy being fulfilled on the prophet side, man. I didn't hear every prophet say that. Among the GMS. I didn't hear that is a known thing we say. We always say that. Look, during this time of war, a soldier gonna come up in your house, shoot the husband, and rape the woman. That's something. That's something that brothers be saying. We be like, yo, in this time, in this war, during war, these soldiers not gonna give a fuck. They gonna walk in your goddamn house, shoot you, the kids, the dog, and shoot the husband and rape the women. I know that's a trigger on YouTube. Hopefully I don't get flagged. I don't want to keep. Let's just say the word grape. Okay, let's say the word grape instead of the R word, because YouTube like to flag. They like to flag that word. So let's use the word grape, just off of we gotta play the game right now. But that is something that we say all the time, that was going to happen in the days to come, and it's coming to pass. And like I say, there's plenty. I didn't know that many Israelites out there that just out there chilling. Well, I guess they got caught up. They got caught up out there. So yeah, this and it's crazy because this woman was raped repeatedly. That means more than once. for the people in the back, that means more than once, my homie. Hey, that means more than once. No, repeatedly. So, that. A lot of people just talking about the guns and missiles. No, I like talking about the stuff that people not talking about. There's some shit going on. You understand what I'm saying? It's some straight up ugly, gruesome stuff going on within war that is way worse than the bullets. You know what I'm saying? Just straight like, God damn, they doing shit like that? Yes, they doing shit like that out there. Oh yeah. These soldiers you gotta understand something. This is vengeance. This is the Lord putting the spirit on these soldiers. And that's what I'm saying. They doing that to that. What they gonna do? What you think they gonna do to America? This is just this is why people don't want to watch it. This is why people worried about what Will Smith is doing. What they gotta distract you with all this. Man, look, don't ignore this. This is what's happening. Why you here in America, you got your freedoms, you got your Uber Eats, you think everything's sweet. Man, it's people out there in these other worlds that are going through straight hell. Why you guys watching the NBA game, you think you guys are just showed up in your freedom. It's shit going on. So let me get these scriptures. It shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord house shall be established in the top of the mountain, and shall be above in the hills, and all the nations shall flow into it. As many people shall go and say, come, let us go to the mountains. Come, right, and that's what's going to happen, because we're going to be on top at the end of this. Before it's all said and done, we gonna be on 10. Oh yeah, check this out. Isaiah 10:2. And turn aside the needy from judge. It's a to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. And that's what I wanted to get. Sorry about that. That's what I wanted to get. Isaiah 10:2. It say the widows may be their prey, and that's what's happening. That even what happened in back then is happening now. Widows are the prey. That is right in Isaiah 10:2. If you guys want to get that, that is prophecy. Widows are prey. Widows are nothing but prey in this time. What I mean by prey, food, something on the food chain, top of the food chain. It's an easy kill. And I say this about animals all the time. I say this, I say this, I say this, I say this. That anyone knows me. Lions do not want to. No animal in the world, no animal you can think of, no shark, not the biggest, baddest alpha apex animal. Guess what? Guess who they want to? They want to get the three-legged lamb that can't walk. They want to eat the monkey that don't got no arms. They want to find the easiest kill. That what predators do. Predators don't want a hard day at work. A predator just want to wake up and go to McDonald's, just like how you just want to wake up and go to. You just want to wake up and get some Starbucks. That's how they feel. They just want to wake up and get the most easiest kill, and that's what soldiers doing. Soldiers is like, hey, fuck it. Well, hey, shit, here's the easy one. Let's get her. Let's get her. This is what's happening to you women. They got all this pride here. Let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson, and let you learn. And let you learn this in the days to come. You guys got to worry about this. And guess what? These guns ain't gonna look, man. Look, you having guns and knives ain't gonna do nothing. These men is coming there with bulletproof armor, bulletproof vests, hundreds of them. You ain't got enough bullets. They run through your house with a fucking tank and throw a fucking smoke screen in that motherfucker. How you pass the fuck out? That's what's happening. It's getting gruesome. Just like Isaiah just said, the book of Isaiah 10:2, it said to turn aside the needy from judgment and take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Women and children, like I said, they're going to get rid of the father. That means you're fatherless. Women, guess what? That means you're defenseless, because a men represent defense, right? And that's what's happening. That's why it's important to come in this truth and to learn this knowledge and to focus on this knowledge and to just stay in this knowledge, because in the time to come, you gonna want stability. You gonna want protection. And we will, and the prophets and the men and their loved ones gonna be protected. Let's get that in Isaiah 44, right? No, not Isaiah, but Psalms 44. So this is Psalms 44:1. It say, "Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight." And that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to protect the elect, the 1/3, and their loved ones. You understand? Because we're doing the work. We're doing what we got to do. We believe. We kept the faith. Yeah, of course we're gonna fall down. A righteous man falls 7 times, but he get it back up. That's for that's a given. So the thing is, you got to keep on. You got to keep pushing. Hold on. Yeah, so you got to go in there. What I'm about to say. Damn. So let's read that, man. Bless Psalms 44:1. Blessed be the Lord my strength, who teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. And that's what it is. We know the Lord is going to give us the strength to be okay in this time. And I'm pretty sure there's elect members out there in Ukraine. I'm pretty sure there's men of the Lord out there because we scattered throughout the earth. And guess what? And they all right. And they all right. They're them and their loved one is all right. Yeah, they're going through hard times, but they all right and they together. You know what I'm saying? So may the Lord bless them and keep them safe in their times of trouble. May the Lord have mercy upon them in their days of trouble. You understand? So all right, we can read a little bit on this article some more. It say the body of a Ukraine woman found dead, naked, and branded with swastika. You know, I don't know what that means. That probably means some crazy shit in Russia. You know, god damn. A woman raped, let's say the word raped by a Russian commander on the day tanks entered the village of Kauta. So this is what's happening, man. And, you know, this article is just and once again, they just bringing out what they can find. Don't you guys get it? This is just what they found. This is not what's. It's way worse than this. This is just what they found. Like even statistics, I keep telling people, they don't know everything. They don't, even if you Google how many people die by gun violence a year, they don't know. They can only find what they can find, and it's in the millions. So how much more this war shit? They don't know. This is what they just found. Like, okay, let's just find something, and they found this. It's 100 times worse, is what I'm saying. And this is what they're doing. These Russian soldiers, it's just an example of what's going to happen in America. And that's the first thing he did. He said the fucking commander, he went inside the town. The first thing you want, because you gotta understand, men are drilling in this pumping. Every man been in a fight once or twice in their life. When you get into a fight, when you get into that's our true nature. You gotta let it off. You gotta release. Women is prey. This is what's happening. And this article, it goes deep. It just keeps tapping. It goes deep, bruh. And guess what? Ain't no police. Ain't no white knight. Ain't nobody saving these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody. It's a war. It's a war. It's a war. It ain't no right or wrong. Ain't no right or wrong. It is what it is. They said the motherfucker did Bitey and branded her motherfucking ass. They don't give a fuck. So yeah. So what's really going on? Alright, so let's get to the last scripture and Jeremiah 25. And this say yeah, this is a good one right here. So this is a good one. And it's a verse 11. Let's start here. And the whole land shall be desolate and astonishment, and these nations shall serve the king of Babylon 20 years. And it shall come to pass when 7 years are accomplished, that I will punish the king of Babylon, and that the nations, said the Lord, and their iniquities, and the land of the Chaldeans, and will make it a perpetual desolation. And that's what's going to happen to America, because this is the modern day Babylon. It's going to be a perpetual desolation. It's going to be done. It's going to, all these stories that we hear about in Ukraine, I'm going to try to keep up with these type of stories, these gruesome stories. Because this shit make you hit, and it make you hit, and it hit home. And this is recent right here. This is April 30th. This shit is happening. So America is gonna be way worse. So and I will bring upon the land all of my words which I pronounce against it. So if he doing that to Ukraine, how much more? Russia is, like I say, Russia is the whipping stick of the Lord, man. The Lord is, like I say, they got a taste. They got a taste for blood. You gotta understand something. It's hard to stop something when you get a taste for it. You understand? Like, that's why I say it only takes you one time to get a taste for something. Like, even like an animal, a dog, or a human. When you get a taste for blood, like once you you can't go back to live a normal life. Like, these people can't, like these Russians, which is millions of soldiers, they can't just, you can't go back to living, like, it don't work like that. Like like they doing all this, like they just invaded a country. Like they killing babies, raping women, they destroying land, they is destroying a. These people can't just go home and watch football after this. Oh, all right, we're done. All right, well, we'll go home after this. No, they want more of it. They want more of it. They want to die on the field. They want to die out there. They want to do this until they die, man. They want more of it. And what is the most perfect place where they can do some shit like this? Is here in America. What's more perfect than doing it in a golden cup, as the Lord described this place? What would be a more better place? You understand? A more suitable place to really let loose. Motherfucker, this is Newtown. This shit, these freedom, all this shit is an illusion. And I will bring upon the land all my words which I pronounce against it, even that is written in this book, which Jeremiah had prophesied against all the nations. For my nations and great shall serve themselves, and them also. I will recompense them according to their deeds and according to the works of their own hands. I'm telling you, man, this place gonna get destroyed. 200 million nukes. Death and destruction. The Lord bringing his own fire. The elect, the angels. This place is going to be a desolation, overkill. Done. The only one's going to be saved is the elect, the 1/3, the Lord chosen. And then we're going to have our fucking slaves. This place is done with that, shalom.